Good morning and welcome to the presentation for the Junior Sport Equipment Library. The United Nations has long understood the far-reaching benefits of youth participation far outweigh just the health benefits. It has considered sport a fundamental right since 1979 and partnered throughout the world encouraging peace and understanding through sport participation. The essential life skills that children learn through sport radiate far beyond the sporting field. Sport can cross religious and cultural barriers like few things can. Individual growth through sport has documented academic and employment benefits as well as contributing to a harmonious community. The cost of sport can be prohibitive. In Australia, we spend $11 billion on sport participation every year. As demonstrated here, the cost for families on limited incomes or with more than one child leads to lower participation rates in sport. As budgets tighten, sport becomes a luxury rather than a right, and children miss out on the life lessons sport can offer. Whilst youth sport participation rate is a complex issue, research repeatedly shows a direct link between cost and participation levels. Both in and out of school participation is largely dependent on the cost of the sport. Lower socio-economic groups have significantly lower sport participation levels than higher income groups. In light of these findings, the federal government ran several trials across various socio-economic groups. The outcome was that access to free or legacy sporting equipment significantly increased participation rates amongst the youth. This is where the Junior Sport Equipment Library comes in. Inspired by the Brisbane Tool Library, which is a partnership between the Brisbane City Council, the State Library and a community group, we want to take this idea and apply it to junior sporting equipment. For a small membership fee, as well as donating any of their unused sporting equipment, as well as committing to a few hours a month volunteering at the library, members can access a wide variety of sporting equipment. This equipment is donated by partners, sponsors and the other members of the library. A digital platform will allow members to book out equipment as required. This significantly reduces the cost of sport participation and allows any child to try out any sport that they would like to, giving equal opportunity across the board for children to participate in sport. The social benefits of the library can be measured through tracking participation figures for targeted sports and the diversity of the participants. Other social KPIs could be developed to allow our partners to see the full impact the library is having. Secondary benefits in line with the Gold Coast Sports Plan is the library's responsible use of resources and showing the positive sustainable outcomes in general that come from reusing and recycling. The proposed partnership would be a 2-year commitment for a pilot. Council, as our partner, would be required to contribute in several ways. Firstly, the library requires storage and distribution hubs at the northern and southern ends of the coast, which Council could provide at their existing facilities. A $35,000 grant would be required, or a donation of essential equipment such as a donation collection van, computers, advertising and phones. These would allow the library to start engaging with the community in a meaningful way and facilitate additional fundraising and income streams for the library. Donation collection areas at various council facilities would also be required. Importantly, the library would need council to use its existing relationships with major sporting associations and clubs, such as the Titans, the Suns and the Bullets, to help the library establish new partnerships which would ensure its ongoing viability into the future. For your convenience, we have attached our research and data that is the basis for this proposal. We thank you again for this opportunity and look forward to moving this project forward with Council.